Did you know that the humble bay leaf often used in our kitchens carries a rich spiritual significance? Across the globe, from the bustling markets of India to the tranquil temples of China, the vibrant cultures of Africa, Nigeria, and among African Americans and Afro-Mexicans, this unassuming leaf holds a revered place. It's not just a culinary delight but a spiritual symbol, steeped in tradition and history. So, strap in as we embark on this fascinating journey, exploring the spiritual significance of bay leaves. Our journey begins in the ancient times of India, where bay leaves held a sacred place. Imagine the early days of spiritual exploration, where the scent of bay leaves wafted through the air, aiding meditative practices and spiritual cleansing rituals. These aromatic leaves were more than just a kitchen staple. They were a bridge to the divine, a tool for inner peace. Ancient Indian scriptures are filled with references to these leaves, painting them as sacred gifts from the gods themselves. In mythology, bay leaves were often associated with wisdom, protection, and foresight, further emphasizing their spiritual significance. Their use in rituals and ceremonies was widespread. The leaves were burned, their smoke used to cleanse the aura, facilitate deeper meditation, and promote a sense of tranquility. From ancient India, bay leaves traveled far and wide, carrying their spiritual essence along. They became a symbol of the age-old wisdom of Indian spirituality, a testament to their timeless significance. Next, we find ourselves in ancient China, where the spiritual use of bay leaves took a different form. In this realm of ancient wisdom, bay leaves held an essential role in both traditional medicine and spiritual practices. They were more than just an aromatic addition to the kitchen, they were gateways to the spiritual world. For the Chinese, the bay leaf was a symbol of wisdom, protection, and psychic powers. In the practice of traditional Chinese medicine, bay leaves were used to balance energy, or qi, and to promote overall wellness. But it doesn't stop there. These leaves also played a critical part in divination rituals. It was believed that burning bay leaves could ward off evil spirits and negative energy. This practice of using bay leaves to cleanse spaces and individuals is still observed today. From China, the spiritual journey of bay leaves continued, reaching the shores of Africa. As we venture into Africa, we find bay leaves playing a significant role in spiritual practices here as well. In many African societies, this humble leaf is seen as a potent symbol of protection, prosperity, and healing. It's not uncommon to find homes adorned with bay leaves, a silent testament to the belief in their power to ward off evil and attract good fortune. Venturing westward to Nigeria, the bay leaf, locally known as bay bunkum, is often used in spiritual cleansing rituals. The leaves are burnt and the smoke is believed to purify the surroundings, creating a sacred space for divine interaction. Now let's cross the Atlantic and delve into the African diaspora. Here, the traditions around bay leaves take on a new dimension, merging African roots with the realities of a new world. In African American traditions, for instance, bay leaves are often used in root work and hoodoo practices for protection, prosperity, and healing, much like in their African origins. And it's not just African Americans. Afro-Mexicans too have incorporated bay leaves into their spiritual practices. In some communities, bay leaves are used in rituals to seek guidance from ancestors, a practice that beautifully echoes the African belief in the ancestral spiritual realm. From India to China, from Africa to the Americas, bay leaves have been an integral part of spiritual practices, bridging cultures and uniting humanity in their shared spiritual quest. As we conclude our journey, let's revisit the key takeaways about the spiritual significance of bay leaves. These humble leaves hold a prime position in various cultures across the globe, from ancient India to modern-day Mexico. In India, the bay leaf was a symbol of the divine and was used in rituals to invoke spiritual protection and prosperity. The Chinese, on the other hand, incorporated bay leaves into their traditional medicine, believing in their healing properties. In Africa and across the African diaspora, including African American and Afro-Mexican communities, bay leaves have been integral to spiritual cleansing rituals. They're used to ward off negative energy, promote healing, and attract prosperity. So the next time you come across a bay leaf, remember, it's not just a culinary herb, but a leaf steeped in spiritual history. It's a symbol of protection, healing, and prosperity that transcends borders and cultures, binding us all in a shared spiritual heritage.